Good morning and welcome to Tailor Made, where every day is an opportunity to bring fashion and style into your life. I'm your host, Brian Rada, and we're here on emPOWERme.tv, where today we are joined by creative consultant, filmmaker, and celebrity stylist, Miss Jen Kleiner. Good morning, Jen.
Good morning, Brian. I'm so excited to be here. We have so much exciting fashion to talk about today.
Yes, we do. So let's get to it, shall we? Last night, British Fashion Awards. It was huge, unbelievable. Here we see they are so many things happening, unbelievable talent. First up, we have hot on the red carpet, before we get to the awards, Miss Kate Moss. I love a good white furry jacket, and Kate Moss looks stunning in this one. And she was also followed as an early arrival by Miss Rita Ora, British pop star, 23, looking very Jessica Rabbit in this. This is a Vivienne Westwood sparkling gown, and I think she looks stunning. She actually was just cast in a recent film, so she's transitioning from being a pop star to an actress as well.
Well, this is It Girl Alexa Chung, and I think she looks fantastic in the Stella McCartney today. And she's also joined by someone else wearing white, Kelly Brook, who looks incredible in this high-waisted pencil skirt.
Absolutely. Kelly Brook. I love a good pencil skirt. I'm not going to lie, Jen. And here we have supermodel Edie Campbell with financier Otis Ferry looking very cozy together. And hot on the red carpet before the award started was Miss Donatella Versace here with Mr. Famous actor Rupert Everett. Well, the roll call of winners announced this evening is a phenomenal display of all the top talent in the British fashion industry, is quoted by Natalie Massenet, who is the chairman of the British Fashion Council. So let's take a look at all the top talent and the winners who won. The top prize of the evening went to Mr. Christopher Kane, who was actually featured here with his mentor and champion, Donatella Versace. This is the most prized award of the entire year, the Womenswear Designer of the Year. Congrats to you, Mr. Christopher Kane. The next winner of the Menswear Designer of the Year went to the brand
Burberry, one of my favorites. Christopher Bailey is so talented, and this is a great kudos and win for him.
Absolutely.
Then we have Accessory Designer of the Year, and that award went to Nicholas Kirkwood. Have you guys seen his shoes? Don't run. I mean, actually, don't walk, but run to nicholaskirkwood.com because his stuff is incredible.
Look at those shoes. Aren't those super fun?
They're amazing.
Yeah, he looks like a super talent. You could see why he won Accessory of the Year. And I really am a shoe whore, Jen. I love a good shoe if ever there was one, let me tell you.
I think we share that in common, Brian.
I think we do have that in common. And there was a first year, actually, inaugural year that they honored International Designer of the Year. That went to none other than the biggest bellwether of the entire fashion industry, Miuccia Prada. I mean, this woman is a classic, and many consider her to be the biggest tastemaker in the industry. Congrats to you, Miuccia. And the final top two awards, well, the Designer Brand of the Year went to
Burberry! Yes, it did. I'm very excited for them. Christopher Bailey is one of the most talented designers out there.
You can specifically tell from this image, Burberry's making, they're still really staying true to their core brand, yet also adventuring out into some new uncharted territories. I mean, this image here it has an homage to the classic Burberry, yet it also feels completely new and fresh. I love what they're doing.
Well, in honor of these awards for Burberry, I wore one of my favorite pieces of menswear. It is a Poursome ink tux jacket, and I love supporting menswear, and I love wearing menswear, and I think women can totally get away with some hot menswear as well.
I would agree, Jen. I think you're rocking that.
Thanks.
And one of the biggest prizes of the year, one of the final big ones, was Model of the Year. It went to Miss Edie Campbell. She beat out Cara, Delevingne, and Sam Rollinson for the top prize. So congrats to you, Miss Edie Campbell. Well, the reason we want to talk about this event, because it is sort of a forecasting of what's happening in the next year. While many of us can't afford some of these top brands, it's always good to see where the trends are headed and how they'll show up in our ready-to-wear wardrobes next year. Well, speaking of, familiar things like ready-to-wear ensembles, we don't want to go any further talking about wintertime without talking about Charles Dickens, and Vogue knows just that inspiration, so they sported a lovely spread this December in their December issue with none other than Model of the Year, Miss Edie Campbell. And I think perhaps it was this spread that maybe pushed her over the edge to be Model of the Year at the BFAs. She and a ragtag cast of characters riff on the Oliver Twist story here in a disheveled splendor. Let's take a closer look. Here we have a nice duo here of Edie and Mary Poppins, Mary Poppins inspired, I would say, very boho chic and also very sleek.
It's androgynous, but also timeless. I think it's really cool.
I do agree. And this is also another great image here. We have her looking very, how would you say that? She's like totally Charles Dickens. Have you ever been to London in winter, Jen?
I have. It's pretty spectacular. I haven't seen many women dressed like this, but they'd look amazing if they did.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. This next pick is Stella McCartney there on the right, obviously a top British designer, just absolutely romantic, and I'm feeling like I'm in the middle of the Charles Dickens novel itself.
Wow, this is incredible.
Yeah, I want to blow this up and put this image in my bedroom.
Make 2 copies.
Okay, I'll make 2 copies. We'll make one for you and for me. It's a great composition. Vogue does such a great job. Grace Coddington curating all of these images. This one is a keeper for sure.
Wow, well this is a fun Marc Jacobs, and this is the first jacket is a wool military coat, retails for $3,900. The cotton and silk blouse retails for $985, and those wool shorts with the patterned piping are $1,700. I just love Marc Jacobs. He's so inventive.
I do agree. Well, that's a beautiful fashion spread. Well, all of this Dickens around has got us thinking about more classic coats. And nothing is more classic than a good woman's pea coat. First, we have here some really fun inspiration. Speaking of Marc Jacobs, this is a Marc Jacobs Nicoletta color block pea coat for $5.98. You can find it at shophop.com.
This is another instant classic. It's a rag and bone wool battle pea coat, which retails for $680, and you can get that on stylebop.com. I also really love this J brand leather Alberta pea coat, which is so cool, and it's $660.
And if you don't want to stay in the dark color palette, head over to Victoria's Secret. This is the Versus pea coat. It's originally $148. It's a real nice deal here. You can actually get it on sale for $88 right now. Menswear inspired with feminine tailoring in a versatile mid-length, and it's also designed with a double-breasted silhouette. I really love all the details in the sewing on this jacket.
Well, this is another bargain that I really love. It's an H&M pea coat, and it's only $99. You can get that at H&M.com. And then the last one is actually a Zara flared pea coat, and that's for $139, and you can get that at Zara.com.
Absolutely, absolutely. I love a good pea coat. Well, before you head out the door in your pea coat, one final last touch you want to think about is maybe some beauty products. Well, there are a lot of options out there for the holidays that you might want to consider, some deals better than others, and we found a few to talk about right now. Well, this is a beautiful image here. We've got Bobbi Brown, Twilight. He's definitely an industry leader right now in women's cosmetics. This is a Twilight pink lip and eye palette for $80. You can find this at Nordstrom.com. The palettes range from soft to smoky and, many different shades, and none of them will go unused. And this is really worth checking out. This is another fun thing too. This is really, really interesting. It's a Too Faced Jingle All the Way iPhone palette for $25. You can find it at beauty.com. It's a modern palette, comes with 11 eyeshadows, 1 bronzer, 1 blush. Plus, if you notice here, you can pop out the pans and use the case as an actual iPhone cover.
How convenient.
It's very convenient, very utilitarian, very utilitarian.
Well, I really love these lip glosses. They're ELF lip cylinders, and you can actually get them at Target. They come for 10 of them for $10. It's a fabulous deal. You get 10 different very wearable shades, and none of them will go unused. I
don't disagree.
I also love this Dior Golden Winter Holiday 3D Jewel Manicure Duo set. It's only $39. You can get it at Nordstrom.com. And it's kind of like Dior's super luxe version of the Caviar Manicure. Features gold, polish, silver beads. It's very chic and very cool for your holiday parties.
I don't disagree. Well, and this is my favorite set, Jen, right here, okay?
Oh, wow.
Can you think of a better combo than a Chandon Sparkle Bomb holiday kit? I mean, is there really a better pairing than bubbly and nail polish? Especially if you're a lady. Well, this set includes a limited edition Chandon Blanc de Noir and one of Sephora's new Formula X polishes in Sparkle Bomb effects. And it's a gold glitter, and this retails for $30. I think it's really fun. So Jen, if you get the Chandon, do you promise that you'll split half of the champagne with me when you open it?
Well, it depends on what you get me in return, but maybe I'll be generous this year.
I think we should crack open a bottle of champagne at least some point during the month of December. Please.
I'm ready.
You're ready?
I'm totally ready and willing.
Okay, great, excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us here today on Tailor Made. We are thrilled to have you as always. Jen, before we go, where can people find you?
You guys can find me at jenkleiner.com or at Twitter, Jen Kleiner, or Instagram, Jen Kleiner.
Excellent, excellent. That's all the time we have for today. We'll see you right back here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, be fashionable and keep styling. For more Tailor Made, visit us on emPOWERme.tv, Dailymotion, and YouTube. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram and like us on Facebook. Until soon, stay fashionable.